So one of my earliest businesses was actually selling chewing gum, right? Selling something called Time Bomb. I don't know if you guys know Time Bomb. Well, Gen Zs might not know what Time Bomb is. Fast forward a few years later, I then elevated to start selling MP3s, Game Boys, mobile phones, CD players, things like that. Something similar to OLX, but it was in a confined space or a confined area, that sort of thing. That's pretty much how I started making money online. Today, most of these things don't exist, right? There are a lot of different things and different opportunities that people now have access to that I did not have access to, right? And that's what this video is about. This video is about, showing you the online businesses you can start today with as little as 100,000 or even 50,000 naira. So I've broken this video into 3 key parts, right? And it's also based on budget. Now, the first one is digital products. Now, when it comes to digital products, there are certain niches that there's always an opportunity for you to sell. So the first niche is the travel and tours niche, right? The reason why I say travel and tours is because people will always need some form of guidance or some form of information where they can learn how to apply for visas, where to stay when they go to certain places, where to get deals for maybe travel tickets, things like that. All those amazing things. A lot of travel vloggers and lifestyle influencers have this sort of digital product that they sell. Now, you watching this video, nothing is stopping you from creating this particular product and finding a travel vlogger or influencer to partner with. And I'll give you a very good example. We all know Gege. Now, when you go to Gege's page, either Gege is promoting somebody's product or he's talking about somebody's product that you should go and use. There's nothing stopping you from, creating a travel product and finding an influencer that needs that sort of product. Both of you can work on an agreement where you both share the sales that come from it. Everybody's learning how to invest. Everybody's learning how to invest in the Nigerian stock exchange. People are learning how to invest from Nigeria to America. People are learning how to invest with piggy. See, everybody everywhere is just investing. Whether you're earning 50,000, whether you're on 20,000, use 5,000 to start investing. There's always that person. So you can leverage that. You can create a digital product showing people how they can actually start investing from beginner to intermediate to high levels. With creation or inventions like ChatGPT nowadays, nothing is stopping you from creating a children's book or a storybook and becoming an author yourself, right? And these things are free of charge. When I say free of charge, there are tools like Seller, there are tools like Mainstack, ChatGPT has a free version, Gemini has a free version. Come on, you can really begin to get started. If you're looking to even pay for these tools, it doesn't even cost a lot. After digital products, we actually now move on to services. And there are pretty much 2 or 3 services that you can begin to leverage, especially as an online business. So you can become a mobile videographer. This is something that I've seen a lot of people begin to charge for. In fact, somebody close to me is about to pay somebody 450,000 naira for 2 reels. Guys, 2 reels, 450,000 naira. Like, I think I should start that business because I'm very good at making reels and I would not mind making 450,000 naira for 2 reels. Anyways, that's one example, okay? Another example is as everybody's beginning to understand that selling online is important and e-commerce is building momentum, people would need to learn how to build e-commerce stores or look for people that can build e-commerce stores for them. Nothing is stopping that person or those people coming to meet you, all right? So begin to position yourself as someone that can build e-commerce stores for people. You have tools like Bumper where you can actually build a store from your mobile phone, right? That's crazy. So there's an opportunity there for you where you can learn how to build these tools and offer your service to people. Now, last but not least in the services category is the AI automation specialist. This is somebody that goes into businesses and finds certain, would I call it loopholes or certain problem positions where AI can solve for businesses. I'll give you a very good example. So I have my own custom GPT. My custom GPT kind of serves as a copywriter for me. So if I need a caption, if I need an email title, if I need an email copy, I have that particular GPT that I have trained with a lot of my information and my details to give me an answer faster than what a human being can even give me. And it's polished and better, right? This custom GPT is called Benji, by the way. If you want Benji, I'll link Benji. I'll link Benji in the description for you. But nothing is stopping you from learning how to build these things and offering it to businesses as a solution. Next up, we move on to physical products. When it comes to physical products, obviously, I'm going to talk about drop shipping here. Drop shipping is the cheapest way for you to start selling physical products online. Now, drop shipping, for those of us that are still new and maybe don't know what drop shipping is you serving as the middleman. Okay, you're serving as the middleman that collects the product from a supplier and delivers it to a customer. The customer then gives you money, you take part of that money and you give the supplier the rest. Okay? That's drop shipping, basically. Now with drop shipping, you can sell anything. Honestly, you can really sell anything with drop shipping. And when it comes to drop shipping, some of you will be asking the question, oh, what do I sell? I have a prompt that you can use in your ChatGPT to ask ChatGPT to give you some ideas. I also have some ideas that I'm going to talk about in this particular video, but maybe you should check that prompt out after this video. Next up, you have fashion items. Some people have turned office clothes to traditional attire. What I mean by that is a lot of people now wear native to work Monday to Friday, right? There's an opportunity for you there. If you know how to sew, or even if you know somebody that knows how to sew, nothing is stopping you from starting an e-commerce business, selling what they are selling or selling what they are sewing, that sort of thing, right? I've given examples on this same channel of boxers. In fact, I have a video that talks about how to start a dropshipping business and how to start a fashion business from $0 or from scratch. So maybe you can watch one of those two videos. The next one is electronics. Now, when it comes to electronics, everybody has either a phone, a laptop, a pair of headphones, power bank, smartwatch, all sorts of things. You get my drift. There's a huge opportunity there for you if you want to start an e-commerce business selling these physical products. Now, there are two other niches that a lot of people don't pay attention to. I'm not going to go in depth in them, but I'm going to mention them. Number one is the babies and children's niche, and number two is the kitchens niche. These two niches or three niches are populated by ladies first. I'm not saying men are not there, please. This is a sexist-free channel. We don't do any of that here. We support both men and women. But a lot of women understand more about these niches way more than we men can. Women. Anyways, for example now, non-stick pan, stick pan, Teflon, all these sort of things. Do you know what that means? You see? So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's such a huge opportunity when it comes to babies, kids, and kitchen niches. There are so many products within these particular industries and niches that women can easily begin to plug and play and start making money online. They can start it as a dropshipping business and then scale it to either a mini importation business or even a small scale production business. Now, before I let you go, I just remembered something. When it comes to digital products, another one that sells very well is the Weight Watchers content. And sometimes what they do is they actually mix and match. And what I mean by that is, for women that are pregnant, how do you make sure that you do an exercise that is safe for the baby and safe for you? So that delivery process or that labor process is very seamless and painless. Yes. Seamless and stress-free. Let's use that word, right? That's even an idea of a digital product that you can go and sell, right? See, there are a lot of ideas that you can actually get started with. Now, if you know you want to start the dropshipping business, here's a video that I suggest you watch. This is kind of like the A to Z dropshipping course that will actually help you get started.